I don't look a day over 20? Oh, fuck you, man. You're making fun of me. You're making fun of me. Fuck, you're a Brit, too, aren't you? Fuck, get out of here, Hi, how about a hand for our British friends who are here? And a show of 6 guys, and a real show of force there. Thanks, guys. I was in England recently. You know what I like about England? They have money that's like a coin. Like the pound is a coin. It's not a bill like a dollar. I like that. I like spending a coin. It's like the old West. You know, you go into a saloon, give me a glass of beer and a bottle of whiskey and a room for a week and a steak dinner and a shave and a haircut and a bath and a woman, some oats from a horse, and then just pang, that's all. Just one shitty coin and you're fine. Might be going back to that pretty soon too. Things are pretty fucked up. You guys should just stay here because back at home, nobody has money now. Things are really fucked. And I'm not really worried about it because you know what? We have a lot in America, and people don't really appreciate it. I'll tell you that. I think maybe we need some time where we all just have a donkey with pots clanging off the sides, and you find something on the ground, and you're like, ugh, I'll use that someday. Come on, number 7, you know? Because people have shit like cell phones and airplanes. I was on an airplane the other day and the woman was like, this flight is just so annoying. And I'm like, hey lady, you're fucking flying through the air. It's amazing. How does anybody complain? I thought the sandwich was really salty. You're sitting in a chair in the sky. You're like a Greek myth. But it doesn't go back a lot, and it's not really comfortable. The Wright brothers would kick us all in the balls if they knew. I had to sit on the runway for 40 minutes. You're fucking flying! New York to California in 5 hours. That used to take 30 years. And a bunch of you would die on the way there. You get shot in the neck with an arrow. And they just put a stick there with your handkerchief on it and keep walking. And your wife would fuck an Indian and have a baby. You'd be a whole different group of people by the time you got there. Now you watch a John Travolta movie and you take a shit in your home. And people complain about their phones, that's all they do. When I was a kid, we had the phone. There wasn't your phone, it was the phone. And it was a road, you had to dial it. You had to take part in the technology and fucking dial it like this. And you hated people with zeros in their numbers because they made you work hard. This guy's got a 0 and a 9. Fuck this guy, how bad do I want to talk to him? Now people have these miracles in their hand, and they're like, nah, and when I'm trying to Google this thing, it's taking a long... Give it a second! It's going to space. Can you give it a second to get back from space? Jesus Christ, this sucks. No, it doesn't. It's amazing. The shittiest cell phone in the world is a fucking miracle. I hate Verizon. Well, make your own then. Go in your garage and make your own fucking phone company. I'm just an angry old piece of shit. Here's what it's like being 40. I weighed myself the other day. I weigh 240 pounds. Wow! Yeah, I'm pretty sure your weight's not supposed to be your age plus 200. I don't think that's how the doctors figure out your optimum weight. I was watching a boxing match. The guys weighed 110 pounds each. That means that both those guys still need a fat baby and a dead dog to make me. I went to the doctor and he told me, he was asking me about my eating habits. He's like, how often do you eat and how many meals, how many bowel movements? I'm like, I don't know, it's a blur. I'm just shitting and eating all day. I pack food in my face and it comes rocketing out my asshole. Every shit is an emergency. Does that give you an idea of my eating habits? Never had a shit in my life where I'm like, hey, this would be a good time to shit right now. Maybe I'll do it right now. So he's like, shit, get the fuck out of here! I was taking a big old shit the other day, and just look, I can't do clean. I'm sorry. I'm taking a shit, and I have 2 girls. I have 2 daughters, 3 and 6 years old. And I'm watching them by myself in the house, so I gotta shit with the door open. You understand? Because I can't let them just be out there unless I'm gonna gather them into the bathroom to watch Daddy take a dump. I have to shit with the door open. Okay, so I'm sitting there, I'm shitting, and I'm watching my kids. My 3-year-old walks into view, she's naked. I don't know when that happened. She sees me and shows me her ass. That's what she does when she's like, "Look at it, Daddy!" So I'm sitting there looking at her ass. And then I saw something that just fucking weirded me out. And I'm gonna just describe it to you because I don't know what else it was. I'm looking at her little white ass, and she's white, little white ass, and I see we're all white. It just worked out that way.